Welcome back to Final Fantasy VIII Remastered, and today we're going to be going to Winhill, and then we will be looking for ultimate weapons, or building ultimate weapons, I should say. So we're gonna go into this place right here first. This is Winhill, and if you remember, once we get in here, it should look a little familiar. So this is the city or the town where Laguna was with Rain Lori in the third Dream World, I believe. Hey youngsters, what can we do for you? We're mercenaries hired by this town. You better not mess with us. Plus, we graduated from Garden, you know. Huh? You're Garden students too? And you're actually a seed? Hahaha. So that makes you our junior. Keep up the good work. Mercenary life is quite nice. The pay is good with room and board. I've heard there's an undercover figure that helps this town out. I wonder if this person has some kind of sentimental attachment to this place. You a customer or just looking to play? Customer. Well, I don't actually need anything, so I guess there's no reason to continue that. Let's check out each of these buildings now. So this is the hotel. Let's talk to them. The day goes by really fast when you just sit around here. It doesn't seem like there's anything in there. Let's go in here. There used to be a flower shop in the town square. It was owned by a woman named Rain. She lived here with a little girl named Alone. Rain was so good with flowers, she made wreaths for our harvest festivals. Her wreaths of white flowers were the most beautiful. We'll never see wreaths like that again. Alone was so adorable, wearing those wreaths over her head and prancing around like an angel. How long has it been since Rain passed away? I hope Alone is doing well. So, Rain is dead, apparently. Wow, I've never seen you kids around before. What brings you here? If you love flowers, I'm sure you'll enjoy your stay here. That's all we have. Not many youngsters come here or stay here. They're all outside chasing their big dreams. Okay, so Rain is passed, and there's a sentimental figure. Chocobo! Chocobo! What's this? A vase piece. Chocobo! Casual green. Come here, Chocobo. Gotcha. Phoenix down. Oh! Big chocobo. Uh-oh. Anything else? I guess not. Let's go on into town. How are you today? Magnificent weather, isn't it? Are you here to visit an acquaintance? What do you think of our village? Is it very small and boring? It's very small and boring, isn't it? She says the same thing. Yeah. Do you like flowers? Sure. The white ones are really beautiful, aren't they? A woman named Rain gave them to me. They bloom beautifully every year. It's unfortunate that she's no longer with us. If only she had stayed away from that outsider. Nobody understood flowers as well as Rain. What's this? Vase piece. Flowers bloom over and over. I wonder if people do the same. My precious vase is missing, the vase that has been passed down in my family for many generations. So many unusual things happening lately. I bet you there's a ghost here. That broken piece. My ever so precious vase, now in such pathetic shape. Oh well, I'll have to glue the pieces back together. Let me know if you find any more pieces. I'm looking for my feet. Have you seen my feet? Quit joking around, Irvin. Hey, I didn't say a thing. Don't scare me like that. Chickabo. What's this? Vase piece. Alright, so we're trying to find all the vase pieces, and it looks like we found quite a few already. My husband is very upset by the fact that his vase is missing. A ghost? Oh my, please, there's no such thing. Is there? now this is a vacant house. Rain? No. Hey, who do you think you are barging into my house like this? Get out of here right now. I thought I told you to. What's with you? Do I remind you of someone? I'm not her ghost or anything, alright? Then again, there are spirits lurking within these walls. Spirits that inspired my art. Scared you there for a second, huh? It's true though, often I would sit in this room quietly and all of a sudden sense a mysterious fragrance in the air. There are white flowers downstairs. Can you sense their fragrance? Okay, so she says the same thing. Rain? Can we get back there? What is that? Face piece. So she definitely is haunting that place. There, back to normal. I wonder what really happened. By the time I heard the strange noise, it was already in pieces. What's wrong with this armor? Wait, we have all the pieces. Thank you, oh kind young ones. Here's a little thank you. Make use of it during your travels. Holy stone. So this is you know, it's just a holy stone, and there's not much else you can do here. So, but it's a good little backstory so that you learn about what happened to Rain. Alright, so now we're gonna run on out of town since that's all there is to do here. If I'm not mistaken. We'll go up this way, see the flower fields. And we're out. Alright, so now we're going to go and work on getting the ultimate weapons. So I'm going to cut it here and I will bring it back in as soon as I figure out which item we're going to get first. Alright, see you soon. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to do on looking for ultimate weapons, we are going to be searching for ruby dragons. These are a rare encounter. These are a rare encounter down on the Centra Plains, and it's going to be in the forest. So they're not easy to find, so it may take a minute, but we're going to look for one, and the whole plan here is to use level up and level down from the toneberry that we just received to adjust its levels. And Ruby Dragon is no slouch of an enemy, so definitely this is a encounter to be careful for, and if you're not ready for it, then it can wipe you out real easily. One thing that you do want to make sure is on your junctions, make sure that your elemental attack is not fire, because if it is fire, you won't be able to do any damage to it. So you definitely want to check that and make sure none of your characters have fire as their main attack. And then another thing is you want to be able to scan it as well. So if you don't have scan magic, you definitely want to go get a little bit of it. So and I'm going to, once again, I'm going to cut it until I find one, and then I'll bring it back in. So see you then. Alright, so we found the ruby dragon. Now what we want to do is we want to scan it and see what level it's on and how much health it has to top it off. Alright, so it's level 25 and it's got 1600 or 16,000 health. So what we're going to do is we're going to damage it now, and then we're going to level it up. So, and I'm probably going to turn back on my don't die sheet, because we're doing this just for the ultimate weapons. So that's 6,000. Alright, so now we need to level it up. Alright, so now it's level 50. Alright, so let's get him attacking there. And these are the magics that you want to be careful for with a ruby dragon, especially one that's on level 50 now. Meteor is a very powerful attack. Alright, so now if we're lucky, then we're going to have some energy crystals drop. If we're lucky. And we weren't lucky. So now we just rinse and repeat until we get the energy crystals we need. Alright, I'll bring it back in once I find another one. Alright, so I have found a few more ruby dragons, and this is not the first one that I found, but this is the first one I brought back in on because I wanted to point out that I found a little bit of an easier way to get rid of them and handle them. So if you use blue magic and use the generator, which you should have up at this point if you've been doing cards or killed any Gesker on the second dream world, then you should have the generator on Quistis, and the generator will automatically defeat it just like that, and you'll go to the end screen, get all of your experience, and you'll get the items that they had. So for example, that one we got Inferno Fangs. So just wanted to point that out to you, and I'll come back when I've received the energy crystal. Alright, so we just defeated a ruby dragon and we got our first couple of energy crystals, and this is going to be the only two that we actually need for what I'm doing right now. So the ultimate weapon that we're getting right now is Renoa's ultimate weapon, and she only requires 2 of them. There are many others that need there's a couple more that need energy crystals, being Quistis and Selfie. But seeing as I don't use them all that often, I'm not going to get their ultimate weapons until later in the game because energy crystals become more abundant at that time. So now we're going to be moving on to the next item, and it is going to be regime rings, and we're going to be getting those from Mesmerize, which are those blade horn sheep goat things. And to find them, where we can get to them right now, is going to be up here on the snowy island. So once again, we'll be utilizing level up, level down, make sure we get the monster in the level range that we need. So, alright, I'll bring you back in just a few minutes. And I got the region ring. So, the region ring, it didn't take as long as I thought. I got really lucky with it on the Mesmerize. So, this is the region ring. Sorry I didn't pull it up and record. But I'll pull up a Mesmerize real quick to show exactly which monster it is. If I remember to take the counters back on. Hopefully I didn't run out of range of the threats. There we go. So this is a Mesmerize. Level them up to over 30 and they have a chance of dropping a region ring. Not too hard to kill, even leveled up. Alright, so that's how you get the region ring. Now the next item that we're looking for is a little bit trickier to get, and you have to get a force amulet, and the force amulet comes from a level 30 plus Ochu. So we're going to be doing it over here in the forest where we cross over into Galbadia Gardens location, and we'll be leveling them up here. So once I find one, I'll bring you back into the fold. Thanks. Be right back. This enemy here is the Ochu, and this is what we're actually looking for, and because of that right there is what makes this difficult. Sometimes. So, the Ochu dance is very unfortunate if it hits. And I wish I would have done the level up first, so it might be a missed opportunity there to force on, but yep, definitely didn't get it. So, but that's what we're looking for. This one's outside of Lake Opal in the forest, so yep, just look there. Be back when I find one. Alright, and I finally got a force armlet from the Ochus, and it took a very long time to get that. There's very low drop rate apparently, but I did end up getting it, and the last thing that's needed for Renoa's actual ultimate weapon is it's 2 windmills, and those I already had collected from playing cards, so I don't have to wait on that, but I'm going to go on to the weapon shop and get Renoa's ultimate weapon. And we're also going to get Zales here in this episode. Zales and possibly Irvine's. But, so, yep, we're going to go on and get Renoa's right now. And now we're going to go and see if we can find Zales. So, the only thing that I'm missing on Zales' ultimate weapon is the adamantine, and if you remember, we picked up a adamantine earlier, so it's not hard to find. Let's see, we need to go this way. Let's get back on 3 times. I might have to go around. I guess I could have just went around without the garden, but oh well. This is the beach, and we just need to find an adamantoise. This should be pretty easy to find, but let's find the adamantoise real quick. The other ingredients that are needed for Zell's is going to be the Fury Fragment and the Dragon Skin. So Dragon Skin, if you didn't get any from the Grendel when we were doing that for Squall's Ultimate, then you can get them from Grendel, or you can get them from the there we go, Adamantine. Then you can get them from the Anacondars, the snake things, and those are all over timber as well. So you can do that there as well. And so that's all we gotta have for that. Now let's look for Irvines. So Irvine, we gotta have Dino Bone, Star Fragment, and Moonstone. So to get the Star Fragment, first let's make sure we don't have all this already. So we probably have some of this. So let's see, Dino Bone. Is a item. Alright, so yeah, we have the Dino Bone, the Moonstone, let's see, and Star Fragment. So let's see, Moonstone and Star Fragment. Alright, yeah, we don't have those. So the Dino Bone comes from the T-Rexars. So if you go into the either Baum Training Center or Baum Force, you can find it there, and kill the T-Rexars to get the Dino Bones. And then the Star Fragment is dropped by Anacondars. So that's going to be where we go to get this, and Anacondars, before we go this way, is actually back here. So I was thinking of Blue Dragons. That's what I thought was going to be it. So Anacondars we can find in this place right here. There's one right there. Sweet. So let's see. And the Anacondar is going to have to be on level, probably have to be the highest level, I think. Yeah, it's going to have to be on the highest level to get. So, definitely going to have your characters leveled up, which mine are because I've been doing this for a minute. But, so, you know, you'll have to level up, or you have to use level up and level down on there. So, and all we're going to do is kill the Anacondars. I have no interest in fighting these other monsters. As you can see, I've leveled up quite a lot. So, alright, well, I'll come back in as soon as I catch the Star Fragment. And I found some Star Fragments. So, I ended up swapping over to doing T-Rexars because they drop Star Fragments a lot quicker and easier. So, it didn't take me as long to get those Star Fragments, and I got 2 the first time. Now, also, I checked one thing as well, the Moonstone that's required for Irvine's main ultimate weapon. I'm not going to be able to get it at this time, so I'm going to have to put him off. But, I am going to end up getting, Selfie's ultimate weapon though. So the way I'm going to do that though is I have to get a couple of by a couple I literally mean two. I have to get 2 Tri-Face cards, and Tri-Face is going to refine into Curse Spikes, and I need 2 Curse Spikes. So I gotta find a level 3 card player, and these are not level 3, so I'm gonna have to find another player after this. But yeah, I just gotta find a level 3 card player and work on him. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. And instead of making y'all watch me play cards forever, I'm going to cut it here once again and go find these cards. So just so you're aware, and I'll show you what the card is. Level 3 Tri-Face. That is what we're looking for. All right, and I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, so I got the final item I was looking for, which is the second Curse Spike. Right there, you can see I have 2. So that'll allow me to get Selfie's ultimate weapon, and I have the ingredients to get Zell's ultimate weapon as well. So Zell, Urgai's, so we're going to get Urgai's, and then Selfie is the Strange Vision. So we'll get both of them. And now all we're missing is Quistis and Irvine, which Irvine's is the only one that we can't get right now. Quistis we could. It'd just take a really long time, and we'll get it later on, and I'm not planning to use her right now anyways, so we'll just upgrade her and Irvine to the strongest one that I can. And then we're going to move on over to Bound, I think that's where we're headed. Bound, if I'm not mistaken. Check my notes here. Yeah, so we're headed to Bound now. But we're going to go one more time and check, or one more time. We're gonna go check the garden to see if we can actually get into the CC club fighting. Alright, it's not letting me in. There we go. Pause that for 1 second. Alright, I think it's this fella right here. Maybe. No, it's not that guy. So, run down, run back up. Is this the same guy? Yeah, it's the same guy. So that's not the guy. Is there any other guy that's gonna... There we go. Let's try this guy. Huh. Well... So I think what's probably going on here is I probably haven't played cards enough in the Bound Garden to get anyone to appear yet, maybe. So I'm gonna go over here and play some cards and see if I can this is a little scary here. I want to save before I start doing this. Gosh. So can't use the director anymore. Great. Lagging a little bit. Alright, well, we're going to cut it there for today, guys. And that's how you get a lot of levels, which is going to make this game a little bit harder, but not necessarily unbeatable. So, and I'll see you on the next one, and we're going to play some cards to see if we can get the CC group to show up. If not, we'll be headed to Bounce. Have a good one.